The Ryder Cup is back, starts very soon. Europe host America. Before we get going, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment, notification bar. We appreciate all the love. Thank you so much. Now I'm going to go through some categories and then I'll give you my overall prediction. I won't bore you too long, but we'll start off with rookie watch. Who is going to be the best rookie from each team? I'll name you one player. I'll start with Europe, and I think it's very obvious that it's going to have to be Edberg. Turned pro in June, won on the tour, got him onto this team. Exciting young player, still playing well per time of recording, and I think he'll thrive in this, in this environment. I think he's got nothing to lose. I think he'll be trusted to potentially play in one of the first four, matches. He'll be trusted in four balls and foursomes. So yeah, for me, even though I do like the other rookies, I do think he's the best rookie, and I think he'll be the one that will make more of an impact. When it comes to America, they've got four really good players, two major winners this year. But for me, who do I think's got the highest ceiling? Who do I think can adjust to the conditions the best? I think it'll be Max Homa. I think he's a good player. I think he's a future major winner. I'm not the biggest fan of American golfers, but I do like him. I think he's good. I think he's got that confidence. So yeah, for America, Max Homa. When it comes to players to watch, so players who might not be the first name that strikes the mind when it comes to being a key player, but for each team, a player that we all know is class and could be vital to if either team wins. With Europe, they've got four rookies, 5 experienced players and 3 world-class players. And we know who to pick out of these very good players. They're all in the top 50. I'm going to pick a player in the top 10, a player for me who has got better and better years by years, major winner last year, still playing well now, still one of the best players in the world. That is Max Fitzpatrick. Another player that can adjust his game. You'll hear that a lot from me in this video, and that matters. This is a tricky course, but it's a course where I think Fitzpatrick played on many times, and I think he will be very vital. So if he plays well, he could be one to watch to potentially surprise a lot of people and be the best player in the whole tournament. He's got that ability, and I think if he plays well, Europe's got every chance. When it comes to America, I'm going to go Ricky Fowler. What a great year he's had. Coming back to form, getting in the team, being close in tournaments, winning tournaments, showing that, sometimes you have to go through the rough times to get back to the glory days, and I think he's now in a better position to win a major. He nearly won one earlier this year. Him and Rory were unlucky, but he'll learn from that and he'll carry on. I think you'll see Ricky playing a lot. Due to a lot of rookies, I expect Ricky to start the first 2 days, and if he's playing well, I expect him to potentially play every game. So Ricky Fowler, if he plays well, it could be good for America. When it comes to key players, with Europe got a strong lineup, 8 really good players, experienced players, major winners. There are 3 players that come to mind. They're all in the top 4 in the world. That's Hoffman, Rahm, but I'm obviously going to go with the talisman, the leader, the most consistent player in golf over the last 15 years, a true great, even if he doesn't win another major. It's Rory McIlroy. He is vital. If Rory plays half his game, Europe's got every chance. He's a phenomenal player, an extraordinary talent, and for me, Rory McIlroy is going to be a key player for Europe. If he plays well, they've got every chance. And when it comes to America, I'm going to go with another obvious one. Obviously, their best player at the moment. He's had a phenomenal 18 to 24 months, and that's Scotty Scheffler. Not doubting America's power and strength and depth, though I don't think it's as strong. Scotty Scheffler leads the way. Consistent, always up there. Major winner. Should have been multiple majors in the last few years, but I'll be very shocked if he doesn't add one within the next couple of years. He's got experience. He's second Ryder Cup. He knows what he's got to do. He'll be confident. He'll be leading the team out. And if he plays well, again, it's the same thing I've been saying. It's going to be very hard for Europe if he's on his game. Now let's go to a verdict, overall prediction for this competition. Now a lot of people will still expect America to be favourites. They're not going to be as strong or as heavy favourites as they were the other time 2 years ago in America. It's still a strong side, not as strong. This is due to rookies, live golf, and players out of form. Justin Thomas has been picked on his name. I think that will work in Europe's favour. Still very strong. Koepka, John Spieth, McCallum, Chevrolet, great players. So, can't deny that they're going to be the favourites. But looking at Europe, 3 of the top 4 players in the world, Hoffman's on fire, Jon Rahm, we've already mentioned Rory McIlroy, experienced Justin Rose, major winner Lowry. So, you know, Tommy Fleetwood, who loves his competition. This isn't going to be easy for America. They're going to be away from home. They don't like it away from home. I don't care about the last tournament. I think Europe closed the gap. I think this is much more competitive than it was a few years ago. Europe's on form. A lot of players doing well. So I'm going to go for a Europe win here. I think they regain the Ashes. It will be very tight. It'll go down to the last few games and the last day. I'm gonna say Europe win it. I'm gonna say 15.5 to 12.5. It's coming home. Europe regain the Ryder Cup. Thank you.